The last video we broke down what Exit 115 is, where it came from, and why its name alone carries weight for the longtime Zombies fans. But understanding the idea of the map is only half the story, because once you actually step inside Exit 115, you realize very quickly this isn't just a survival arena. It's a place that feels like it was abandoned mid-story. And the deeper you look, the more it starts to feel like something went wrong here long before the player ever arrived. At its core, Exit 115 is built around a classic zombie survival structure. One central location, limited escape routes, constant pressure from all sides. But what makes this map stand out isn't complexity, it's intentional restraint. The diner acts as the emotional center of the map, a tight interior space where players instinctively fall back when things are getting overwhelming. Outside, the highway becomes a danger zone. Wide sight lines, long approaches, and no real safety. And that contrast is important. Inside feels controlled, outside feels lost. This push and pull creates a rhythm that defines every match. You survive inside until it becomes too dangerous. Then you push outside looking for space, only to be forced back in again. It's a cycle that mirrors older zombies' design philosophy. Maps that weren't about objectives, but about pressure management and survival instincts. But layered into the simplicity are small environmental clues that suggest something deeper is happening here. If you slow down and actually observe Exit 115, the map begins to tell a silent story. Outside the diner, vehicles are positioned in a way that suggests abrupt evacuation rather than organized retreat. Doors are left open, some cars are angled as if they were abandoned mid-turn, others are stopped far too close together, implying panic rather than coordination. Inside the diner, the scene is even more unsettling. Table remains set as if people left in the middle of eating. Cash registers are untouched. Storage areas are empty, but not scavenged. It doesn't look like looting happened. It looks like people simply disappeared. This kind of environmental storytelling has always been a signature of Zombies' design. Instead of telling you what happened, the map shows you the aftermath, unless you fill in the gaps. But that uncertainty is where this tension comes from. Because the more you look around Exit 115, the more it feels like something wrapped here that didn't just kill people, it interrupted life itself. Even without confirmed lore drops or full intel systems revealed yet, players have already noticed small details that stand out. First is the repeated use of road signage pointing towards Exit 115 itself. Rather than functioning as a normal directional system, it feels almost like a loop no matter where you move. The signage keeps pulling you back towards the same point. Second is the lighting. The flickering neon sign above the diner doesn't just serve aesthetic purposes. It creates a constant visual anchor in an otherwise dark environment, almost like the map is forcing your attention to return there repeatedly. Then there's the sound design. Wind across the highway, distant metal creaking, occasional audio stingers that don't always line up with gameplay events. These subtle cues are easy to miss in the moment, but together they create a consistent feeling you are not alone here, even when nothing is attacking you. As of now, Exit 150 does not appear to follow a traditional multi-step main quest Easter egg like older zombie maps. Instead, it structurally leans more towards survival-driven discovery. This includes trigger-based audio logs, if activated in specific zones, environmental changes tacked around progression, small interactive elements that hint at background events, and possible hidden sequences still being uncovered by the community. However, nothing currently points to a fully completed narrative Easter egg being solved in the traditional sense. That leaves two possibilities. Either the map is intentionally designed as a standalone survival experience, or the deeper narrative elements are still hidden waiting for future discoveries or updates, and in Zombies' history, that second option is never off the table. Because of the lack of confirmed narrative closure, the Zombies community has begun forming its own interpretations of Exit 115. One theory suggests the diner represents a reset point, a location caught between timelines where fragments of previous realities overlap. Another interpretation is that Exit 115 is not a real place at all, but a constructed memory space built from repeated cycles of survival and death. Some players even believe the map is intentionally minimal because it meant to reflect the beginning stages of a much larger outbreak that hasn't fully unfolded yet. None of these theories are confirmed, but that has never stopped the zombies community before. In fact, uncertainty is often where the best theories are born. So far, Exit 115 has revealed itself as something deceptively simple, a survival map on the surface, but one layered with environmental storytelling, symbolic design choices, and unanswered questions that feel intentional. In the final part, we'll break down how Exit 115 fits into the broader Zombies legacy, how it connects, if at all, to previous maps, and why its simplicity might actually be its strongest storytelling tool. Because sometimes in Zombies, the quietest maps are the ones hiding the loudest truth. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for more.